Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in the room. Come on in here. Let's go ahead and get this good Thursday. It's this Thursday started. Good morning, Carolyn, Miss Carolyn. Good morning. Good morning, Dr. Hines. Y'all come on in here. Go grab somebody, okay? Go ahead and share this. Put it on your timeline or drop it in somebody's inbox. We're going to go ahead and help someone get a good boost to start their day. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I am so glad that you are here. Miss Carolyn said it's the music for me. I am so thankful to Cinnamon. She did that, okay? She did that. I sent her the words and I was like, Cinnamon, I need a song. Can you put this to music? And baby, girlfriend played every instrument that you hear is her, okay? That's her voice, that's her, the melody, all that. That is La Canela, and I am so thankful to her. You can the sound, it's on your reels. So if you go to reels and you type in Wake Pray Plan, you can use that sound. It's over on Instagram and it's here on Facebook. You can go to your Apple store and you can purchase it, download it, and I was able to actually set it for my alarm. And when my alarm goes off, it's wake up. It's a brand new day. I was like, yes, come through, Jesus, come through. And so I'm just thankful. I'm excited about what God is doing, not just in my life, but in yours too, okay? In yours too. And so if it's your first time joining me, if you just stumbled upon this live, whether it was live or whether it's on the replay, whether you're on Facebook or over on YouTube, I am so thankful that you are here. There are so many other rooms that you could have stopped the scroll in, but I'm thankful that you were led to stop your scroll here. Good morning, Ebony. If you don't know me, I'm April Boyd, and I am the CEO and founder of the Renewed and the Refined Woman, out here just trying to teach ladies from all walks of life, from all over the world, to practice putting themselves first, right? To put themselves higher on their get-to-do list. Practicing practical ways to practice self-care. And one of the ways we do that, the most important way that we do that, is by putting God first in absolutely everything that we do. And one of the things is we get together here online in this safe space, to be reminded, right? Just real quickly, we wake. You do your devotions on your own time. You spend time with God and talk to him, just the two of y'all, and that can go all day, right? We can start it here, but your gratitude and your thankfulness and your honor to him should continue all throughout the day. But we come here just to be amongst other like-minded women, okay? We are all maybe at different stages in our lives, on different places in our life, on different chapters in our very own books, but we have so much in common that we don't even realize. Why? Because we don't communicate, we don't talk, we don't always share. Right? Social media allows us to just show what we want to show, right? It allows us to show the best pictures and videos, okay, that may have taken us 20 shots to get, right? We don't always show the behind the scenes, right? We don't always show what it took to get that, right? We don't always show all those unflattering angles, okay? I have people ask me all the time, girl, what are you doing to lose weight? And I was like, I haven't lost any, but thanks, okay? And that's because angles. If you taking pictures like that, it's gonna give you that bomb angle, okay? Ain't nobody gonna see nothing from the other angles. And I'm like, what are they looking at? Because I see all of this, okay? But I thank and praise God, okay? Because it's not what it's been. But I just want to remind you, that everything that we don't get so caught up on what things look like, and just be reminded, okay? Be reminded that everybody's going through something. All right. My issue might not be your issue, and your issue might not be mine, but we all have issues, and we all have access to the same God who is bigger than those issues, right? He's bigger than our problems. And you have the same access to him that I do, okay? He loves you just as much as he loves me. And he's open and readily available to help each and every one of us. We don't have to stand in line. We don't have to get on his calendar. We don't have to talk to his secretary, his assistant. We don't have to do any of those things. But we are open to go to him. Okay? He is ready, willing, and able to help us. All right? So, our uh, short prayer today is, God, help me to be a loving and supportive wife, mother, sister, and friend. Take that, whatever title you hold, whether it's one or all of them. Ask God to help you to be a loving and supportive, whatever that title is. Okay? He will do it. And so we're going to talk today about cultivating a positive mindset and finding rest in God. All right. Cultivating a positive mindset and finding rest in God. And that scripture for the note takers, and we should all be note takers. Everyone should come in the room with their pen and paper and their notepad, ready to take notes, okay? Ready to be a good steward over our time together, ready to be a good steward over the time that God has given us, ready to steward our day in a way that pleases God, in a way that we can say, God, you woke us up this morning. You gave us another opportunity to be here. Let me do the best I can with what you have given. All right. Um, and so you're able to write those things down. So even if you don't get to them today, even if you don't work on all the things that he drops on you today, you're able to come back to them because you stewarded them well. You didn't just let them be a thought that just passes by. You took the time to write it down so that you can come back to it. All right. He may give you one puzzle piece today, and he may give you another piece tomorrow. That other puzzle piece might not come for days or weeks. But when you start putting them together, baby, you will be able to look and say, see what the Lord has done. See what the Lord has done. Okay. And so, cultivating a positive mindset, finding rest in God. In our scripture, I'll read it. And it's Psalm 62, verses 1 through 2. And it says, truly, my soul finds rest in God. My salvation comes from him. Truly, he is my rock and my salvation. He is my fortress. I will never be shaken. Okay? God is our rock. He is our salvation. He is our fortress. I will never be shaken. Today, I want to remind you, as verse 1 says, truly, my soul finds rest in God. My salvation comes from him. Okay? So let's take a minute to talk about cultivating a positive mindset. All right? What does that mean, April? It means actively choosing to focus on and nurture positive thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. Okay, we're going to go through this and then I'll come back and I'll break it down a little bit piece by piece. We're still not going to be long. We're going to make sure that our time together is meaningful and impactful, but I want you to get it. And that's why I want you to write it down so you can also break it down and go and do your own research. Okay, so that you may get a totally different meaning from it than I do, right? You may be able to know and understand and place it with particular things in your life that aren't the same for me, but this is going to guide you in a way to get your research started. Okay, it says it involves training your mind to see the good in situations, okay, to approach challenge with optimism and maintain hopeful outlook, being aware of negative thoughts and replacing them with more positive ones. By doing this, you can improve your overall well-being, reduce stress, increase resilience, and create a more positive and fulfilling life. Okay, that is what I got. That is what I came up with, the meaning of cultivating a positive mindset. And so, one of the things that I want you to take notice of is it says being aware of negative thoughts. Okay, so like I often say, everything is not all peaches and cream, right? Everything is not sunshine and rainbows. Okay, every day is not going to be uh all that in a bag of chips, right? Every day is not going to be that, and that comes with, we if you've never had some rain in your life, you can't appreciate the sunshine, right? And even opposite of that, um God is not going to allow it to rain in your life every single day, right? The storm has to eventually pass. And so it doesn't say that you're not aware, right? Cultivating a mindset, a positive mindset, doesn't mean that you just think that things are all good. No, you are aware of the bad days. You are aware of the mishaps, right? You are cognizant and you are alert and you know and you understand, right? That every time something bad happens or whatever, that it ain't always the devil. We out here giving him way too much credit when some things are just our very own consequences, right? They are the reactions to some of the actions that we took, right? Some of the bad decisions that we made, okay? And so we are aware of the negative thoughts and we are replacing them because we have choices, right? We can choose to dwell on the bad. We can choose to let every status be that we post be woe is me. We can choose those things, just like we can choose to have joy, just like we can choose to be thankful, just like we can choose to be grateful. We have a choice in the matter. And so we are learning by cultivating, growing, right? Because this is 21 days of grace and growth. We are cultivating a positive mindset, means we are putting in some work. Okay. We are getting up and we are waking, praying, and planning, and we are replacing those negative thoughts with more positive ones. Okay. And that involves training. This is training. Okay. This waking, praying, and planning, this is training ground for cultivating this positive mindset. All right. And we approach the challenge, that thing, that bad day that you may be having, we approach that with optimism. All right. We're choosing to replace those thoughts with of OMG. Here we go. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Right? We're going to replace those things with, God, what do you want me to learn from this? God, what lesson do you want me to take from this? God, what are you showing me? Right? I've traveled around this mountain over and over and over again. I've tried to do it on my own. I've tried to put that bookshelf together without instructions way too many times, right? I've tried to patch up things with the duct tape and the super glue. I've tried to do that for far too long. God, what is it that you want me to learn from this? Okay, God, I thank you for giving me the strength to endure this. Okay, we are learning to cultivate a positive mindset. Okay, you're around positive people, you're around people that speak life, because the power of life and death is in your tongue. Good morning, Dr. Val. The power of life and death is in your tongue, right? There, you do have power. The same power that lives in God that raised Jesus from the dead, that same power lives inside of you, right? And so there are people that I love. And when I hear them say negative things, when I hear them choosing not to approach things with optimism, but maybe take things as they see them, I am very quick to say, watch your words, right? Watch your words. Not saying that I am minimizing what you're saying. I'm not minimizing what you're going through, right? I'm not just pushing that to the side. But what I am saying is, I want to help you to approach this challenge with optimism. I want you to start speaking things that are not as though they were. I want you to begin saying what you see, whether you're seeing it in the natural, seeing it in the physical, or seeing it with the eyes of your heart. I want you to begin to say what you see until you see what it is that you say. Okay? So we're going to replace those negative thoughts with more positive ones, right? You may not be feeling so good, right? You may have woke up and you things just like, as we're getting older and more seasoned, and we may have some more aches and pains, than we had before. But I want you to take your focus off whatever is hurting, and think about the goodness of God, that you in fact woke up, that you in fact have the senses to be able to feel, right? To be able to see. It may be a little dim and you may have to put on those glasses, but God, I thank you. I thank you that I'm still here. I thank you for another opportunity. I thank you because millions didn't make it, but I'm one of the ones that did. God, I thank you for activity of my limbs, right? Maybe a little stiff, may take a little while, as my granny say, to get supple up, whatever that means, to work out the kinks and all that stuff. But God, I thank you for the opportunity to be able to work out the kinks, right? I may have to warm up, right? I may have to take some vitamins and take some medicine, okay? But I thank God that is an option for me. I thank God for the resources, right? I thank God for the excellent healthcare workers that He has placed around me. I thank God for the ability, right? I thank God this morning for this platform, okay, to be able to spread the goodness of God, big G, not the little one, okay? I thank God that we can be together. Good morning, Latrell. Good morning. Did I say good morning, Dr. Valerie? I've been hitting your comments, but I'm not sure if I spoke to you. I get in a rhythm and I just keep going, okay? But I just want to make sure everybody, whether you're live or on the replay, good morning and thank you for coming in the room. But we just thank God. We thank God for who He is to us, right? We thank God for this place that we're able to come together and be together, where in some places it's 5:21, in other places it's 7:21, in other places it's 8:21, but we're able to come together and sit and talk together, talk to Him, lay our problems at His feet, able to get our marching orders for the day, able to be reminded. Okay? Thank God for a heart to serve him. Thank God for a hunger and a thirst to be more like him. Thank God that we didn't throw in the towel, right? That we are still in our right mind, right? We thank God this morning for a place, for a training ground to be able to learn how to cultivate a positive mindset. We thank God that we know and we have the instructions. We have the instructions that tell us to find our rest in God, right? To find our rest in God. There's no other place. There's no better place I'd rather be than in his presence. Okay? We can be in the presence of people. We can be in the presence of our sister girls. We can be in the presence of each other and have a good old time, right? I I don't think there's nobody that loves to get together more than me, right? I love getting together. I love being together. I love spending time. Okay? But there's no better place I'd rather be than in the presence of God. And so I thank him for dwelling, right? Coming to see about us. I thank him for meeting us here every single day, right? I thank him for meeting me where I am. We learned earlier in the week that if we lack knowledge, if we lack understanding, all we got to do is ask God for it, and he'll give it to us freely. And he won't rebuke us for asking. He won't talk about us later for asking him such a question. We It's open and it's ready available to us. And so I'm thankful today to be able to provide this place for us to learn how to cultivate a positive mindset and find our rest in him. Okay? So even though it's the beginning of most of our days, some of us are ending our day, okay? The night shifters are about to end their day and go and get their physical rest. But I want you to be encouraged today that even as you go about your day, your routines, working on your get to do list, I want you to still take time to find your rest in God. Take time to spend some time with him today, okay? Take some time to figure out what that positive mind, where you need to shift some things, right? Some conversations that you may need to choose to walk away from, right? That's part of setting boundaries, right? You don't have to listen to the negative Nancy's, right? And like I said earlier, when I hear it, it's almost an automatic. Good morning, mama. It's almost an automatic for me to say, watch your words. Watch, whether it's in person, whether it's talking on here, whether it's in text messages. Whenever I hear the things that are not lining up with what God says about you or me, I am quick to say, watch your words. That's Be careful with what you say. Turn that thing around. Even if we think it, don't let it come out your mouth. Don't let it come out. A lot of people say into the universe. Don't let it come out, because our angels who are working on our behalf, they don't have a sense of humor. They take your words literally. So they are waiting for you to release those things. It's like they're waiting on their assignment from you to go and work on that assignment on your behalf. So if you out here just saying let anything fly out your mouth, saying any and everything, and I have said some crazy stuff, because if y'all know me in real life, and I'm the same on here as I am in real life, so y'all have heard me probably say some crazy stuff, right? That girl is a whole comedian. And some Vernice said to me last night, April, how can you fuss at Christian when he just like you? He created you, right? And we can be super silly, and sometimes super silly at the wrong time. But I thank God for loving us just the same. But sometimes I can say some things that don't line up, right? Mama say, I say this all the time, speak positive, right? And so we have to be careful to speak the things that we literally want to happen. And there are some things you can just think about. You don't even have to say them, but you can think about just some little crazy stuff that you've said before that Lord, you don't want those things to come to pass, right? You don't want, absolutely not. I can think of some things that I used to say. And I remember Nana would immediately say, have mercy, Lord. Okay, because she's like, this girl lost her mind, right? She knew I was just joking, but she also knew the power that was in my mouth, the power that's in our mouth. And so we want to make sure that we are speaking life over our situations, even if it don't look the way we want it to look right now. Speak what it is that you want to say. Speak up, not so much projecting loudly, but speak up. Elevate what you say, right? Elevate your thoughts, because we're cultivating a positive mindset. All right. Okay. And so we're at our time. I try to keep it 30 minutes. Hey, Isha. Isha said good morning, April, May, June. That's Uncle Melvin right there. That is my Uncle Melvin. April, May, June. Could nobody say that thing like him? Oh, Jenny and Aunt Yvonne and Isha then came in the room and said, April, May, June. Good morning, little cousin. So, but we are cultivating a positive mindset, and I want to. My goal is to try and keep it around 30 minutes, able to um go about your day. I want you to be able to still sit and talk to God and still spend some one-on-one time with him, right? These group sessions are excellent, but you have the opportunity to sit and talk one-on-one with him, right? And this is like the conversation starter. This is the icebreaker. This is the vitamin, right? The vitamin before your meal with Jesus, to sit and talk to him. And so I want you to do that. Okay. I don't want you to just wait, pray, and plan with me, but I want you to continue this conversation with him. I want you to build this growth, this relationship, and to continue to grow. And this is just the starting point. Okay. And I also want to let you know about Grace and Growth. It is um our membership outside of social media, right? It is a safe space outside of social media. It is the place where we're continuing the conversation, right? There may be more information, there may be worksheets, there may be more graphics that we have to go along with these lessons. With our 21 days of grace and growth, there may be some more work for you to do. Okay, like the teacher hands out little different things. She may give us some added things, may give us some boosters, those type things. All of that work is done over in Grace and Growth, the membership. So if you are ready to elevate this experience, if you are ready to take this thing deeper than these 30 minutes we spend together in the morning times, then I encourage you to go over to the website www.graceandgrowth.co. Okay, graceandgrowth.co, and come in the room. Come on over there. This another way that I see this, our morning time together, our morning meetups, our checkups, our check-ins, whatever you want to call it. I see this as kind of like when we're at Sam's Club or at Costco, and they're giving away the samples for you to try whatever it is, and see if it's for you, right? Try it and see if you like it before you buy it, right? You get just a small sample, and that may be enough. Like, OMG, that was the bomb. Let me go ahead and get a whole box of those. Let me get a case of that. I need that in my life, right? I want to take that home with me, so I'll have access to it, so I am able to get this more, right? That I don't have to wait just for the morning times, but I can have access to this teaching all day long, that I have access to the person that's doing this, the one-on-one time with me, right? I have, yeah, I want to invest in this. I need this in my life, right? Okay. And you go ahead and you get that membership to Costco's or BJ's or Sam's Club because you want to be able to continue to get that thing, right? You want to be able to continue to go back month after month because you really like that. You tried it and you liked it, right? Everybody ain't gonna like all the things that they try, right? Because everything is not for everybody. Just like me, okay? I'm not for everybody. The renewed and refined woman sisterhood is not for everybody. Grace and growth is not for everybody. But baby, those that it is for, those that are called, okay, for me to be their bridge in this season, for me to help them to cultivate a positive mindset, to spend these 21 days every month with me, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it. All right. Those that are called and are ready for the membership, we're going to do this thing all the time together. Let's grow. Let's grow. All right. Okay. And so if you just came in the room, please go back and catch the replay. Okay. But our prayer for this morning. Our prayer for today is, God, help me to be a loving and supportive wife, mother, sister, and friend. Wherever you fall in line with that, whether that's one of your titles or all of them, ask God to help you today to be loving and supporting in whatever role that is, and find rest in God, according to Psalms 62, verses 1 through 2. I love y'all. Have the most amazing day. We will see y'all back here in the morning, 5 a.m. Central, 7 a.m. Nope. 5 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Central, and 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mama said, and daughter. I am so thankful. I love you too, Mom. Mom, did you see that post? Girl, I had your back. I made a son post for you last night, honey. I made a son post because I said Mama forgot. She wouldn't have left her son out. So let me go ahead. It's still Son's Day on the East Coast, on the West Coast. Let me go ahead and make her a post, okay? Let me go ahead, because, yeah. All right. My mama got my back, y'all, okay? If ain't nobody else rocking with April Boyd, Joyce Davis is rocking with April Boyd. And I am so thankful for her. All right. Y'all just don't know. I might tell y'all one day. I don't know. I might tell y'all one day. But them children don't never grow up, okay? Them children don't ever grow up, okay? Because this girl is 43 and she probably worked her mama nerves more than she did when she was 13, okay? But, whew. Thank God for good mamas, all right? We thank God for them today. All right. I love y'all. Do y'all hear the song? Go on over to Apple and download it so you can listen to it all day. Set your alarm, your wake-up alarm to Cinnamon, La Canela. It's time to wake, pray, and plan. Put it on your reels. Make you some reels. Make you some videos. Okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all. Have a good day. I'll see y'all in the morning. Let's go higher.